clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
Okay, runway 13 it is. And if you'll watch my right wing over there, since we have a
watching it.
obstacle over there.
Oh yeah, you'll clear it.
Yeah, get about a foot, 2-3 feet to the left of the center line, and it usually works for cars parked.
Clear. Definitely clear.
Okay.
By like 6 or 7 feet.
That's good.
That is very good.
Alright, the other thing you gotta do is watch this blind corner. Sometimes trucking along out here.
Okay.
Ground frequency. And I like to go over here so they can see me. San Marcos ground, Cirrus 902 Echo Sierra.
Cirrus 902 Echo Sierra ground.
Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra is an SR20. We'd like to remain in the pattern for some touches and goes, and we have November.
Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra, roger. Runway 13, taxi. Via Bravo, Charlie, and Juliet, cross runway 8.
Bravo, Charlie, Juliet, cross runway 8, Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra. Alright, we'll get our trim set. Brakes on. And there's a checklist here. I am not a big fan of this checklist because it's not in the order I do things. And I can tell you about that sometime as to why. But go through it. So caps, we talked about that. Let's pull a pin on that. Seat belts and shoulder harnesses, we're good on that. Fuel selector is good. Quantity is good. Fuel pump, we'll do that in a minute. This is what I don't like about it, because when I do a run-up, I don't normally do it with the fuel pump on. I want to know that the airplane will work without the fuel pump, right?
Right.
So, and the other thing is I don't want the flaps down, so there's things on here that are not exactly in the order that I prefer to do them in. Okay, radio's set, cabin heat, we're off on that. Brakes, I've got them on. A power level, okay, so here we go with the run-up. So we go back to mixture full rich on this. 1700 RPM. Left mag, back to both mags, right mag, back to both mags, engine instruments in the green. Now the next thing I like to do, which is important, is boost mixture flaps. If you try to take off in this plane without 50% flaps, it feels like there's an elephant on your back.
Oh yeah.
Not a good thing to do on a short runway. Okay, alternator was good. We don't need to check that. Nav lights, we've got lights on. Landing lights, I've actually got that on. Navigator lights, check those. Okay. Remains okay. Voltage, check. Go heat. Those, we did that. See, this is not exactly in the order that I would do a run-up.
Exactly, yeah.
But I do go through it anyway. Let's make sure our D set. Okay, we're on runway 1. Go to GPS on that. Okay. Go to tower frequency, take the brakes off. We'll go back to our map. The BMF, boost mixture flaps, are the first and foremost thing you want to do in a Cirrus. And San Marcos Tower, Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra is ready to go, 13.
Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra, San Marcos Tower, make left traffic, runway 13, and report midfield downwind, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we'll make left traffic and report midfield downwind, clear for takeoff, runway 13, Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra.
Alright, my door's closed and latched.
Yeah.
Keep my feet here, clear here.
Okay. Yeah, I thought if I waited around long enough, maybe the weather would get better.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were doing. We literally spent all day yesterday in the FBO.
Did you? Yeah, I've done that before. Better be on the ground though.
Oh yeah.
Okay, airspeed is alive, engine instruments in the green. $60 knots. 70, just a light pull back. pretty calm out there.
Oh yeah, not bad at all.
Okay. At about 1100, we'll pull the flaps up.
How's it a rate? Gear up?
Yep. And shoot deploy is good at 1100 as well.
What's your cruise speed in this airplane?
I cruise about 147 knots at 2500 RPM.
Okay.
About leaned out, if you're up high, about 9.5 gallons per hour. So this is pretty,
not bad at all.
Pretty thrifty. Now one thing I can do here is procedure select approach, RNAV 13, vectors. Let's go ahead and activate it. Should show up there. There we go. It's nice situational awareness, so we're see where we are. We can turn base here.
Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra, after this one, make right traffic at least one time around, please.
Okay, we'll do right traffic next time, 2 Echo Sierra.
Damn it.
Hey, pre-landing checklist. Boost pump on, mixture full rich, gear down and welded. I think we're ready for some flaps. Normally I do that to beam the numbers, but I was fixated on trying to get a call in there.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
We can put in the second notch below 100 knots.
Feel that drag, huh?
Yeah, they work good. Unlike the Grumman I used to fly, it's kind of like, do I have the flaps in? Yeah, they're in.
Yep, they're in.
That's all you get. We're on an LPV approach. It is giving me lateral guidance, but it's not giving me vertical guidance because we didn't sequence it all the way. It likes you to start outside the final approach fix.
Uh-huh.
Mark Tower, good afternoon. Pilot 66 Mike Tango's with you on the ILS 31 or 13.
I would be worried if he was on 3-1.
Only 1-3, clear to land.
3 full land, 66 Mike Tango.
Okay, side picture there. All right, back to 50%. And we're off again. Right traffic this time.
Right traffic.
Yeah, there's not much wind out there.
Not at all, no.
Landings will be a little fast as a result.
Need to get one of these.
Yeah.
Stick it somewhere in my cockpit.
Barry Aviation has them.
Yeah, I was looking at them yesterday. I was about to buy one, but I was like, nah, I'm not going flying today.
That one's probably in need of being replaced, actually. It's a year old. Okay, flaps back up. Little sink there.
And a pull.
Up a little speed, we'll get our lift back. Yeah, Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra's got the Pilatus inside. We'll be turning our right base now.
Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra, number 2, runway 13, clear for the option, and you can resume left traffic.
Clear for the option, and we can resume left traffic, Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra, thanks. A little bit high, but that's exactly where I want to be, behind a big boy.
Yep.
Helicopter 460, you can proceed to taxiway Alpha in front of Barry.
Yeah, he's not going to leave much of a wake, but can't ever be safe.
Yeah.
Cleared to
Might
Alpha,
as well.
Barry, helicopter 74460.
Weird, I never noticed that. The southbound side of 35 is repaved.
Yeah.
Northbound is not.
Good way to check the traffic before you drive home, too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, nothing on my left.
I see nobody on final or around the airport on this side. Oh, this makes me want to low wing.
Turn right on Echo and kind of ground.
They just feel more like an airplane.
You can see better, I think, most of the time. The only time it gets in the way is photography.
Exactly, yeah, we got buzzers down here.
Yep. All right, I'm way high. Let's put in some more flaps.
Counting on you to bring the horn in this time.
All right, let's try the horn. What do we got here? Knots. There you go.
There you go.
I wasn't paying attention. A little fast. We'll be off the ground here shortly. 50%. No. And I think he said left traffic this time,
Left
right?
traffic, correct. Making it even 4.
Try to do a better job. A little too much speed in there last time. Yeah, there's that ground effect. Come on.
That was good.
A little better, yeah. I didn't bang it. Back to 50. 70 knots, she wants to go. Alright.
What horsepower is this?
200 horsepower.
Oh, okay.
So it's right on the edge of high performance. But
quite a high performance.
Somehow they sneak. There is a version of this engine that's 210, but I think the marketing guys didn't really want to admit that, so.
Yep.
Alright. Would you like to go around one more time?
Sure, yep.
Okay, your airplane.
Alright, my airplane.
Okay. Just hold about 85.
Okay.
BY climb is 96 and VX is 81, so anywhere in that range is reasonable.
Okay.
I'm going to lift your flaps so you'll feel it drop a little. You got birds at your 1 o'clock.
I really picked up speed there.
Yeah, it, once you get a little more speed, you get your lift back there. So.
Yeah, my buddy that parks next to me down there, he just bought a 1967 182.
Wow.
The 235 horsepower.
Yeah, those have a really nice, useful load, although it does vary from model year to model year, so you kind of got to go look it up in the Cessna Association.
He's just shy of 1,100 pounds useful load.
That's impressive, yeah. Only got 900 in this.
Yeah, I got 869 in mine.
Pretty good.
That's good for a Skyhawk.
Yeah. Probably, it looks clear to the left. Got birds above us. All this altitude.
What's your max gross weight?
This is 3,000 pounds, right?
Okay.
At 3,000 and then 2,900 for landing. But to tell you the truth, if I needed to land, you know, you got to do what you got to do if you take off with a max gross. But the plane is certificated for 2,900 max landing. Okay.
Wish they had some VASI lights on this side. I don't know why they don't.
Yeah. Well, I think they do it for circle to land. I think is why they actually have those on that. Okay, my airplane.
Okay, your airplane.
Sure. Okay, boost pump on, mixture full, rich, gear down and welded. And yeah, it's a little touchy on the elevator.
Marcus Tower, Tora 310.
Probably one of the reasons people have problems landing these planes.
Yeah, good afternoon,
Pretty
sir.
touchy.
Tora 310, we're 10 to the west with November for the overhead, 13 full stop.
Door 310, report initial runway 13. Left brake, pattern
better.
attitude, your discretion.
A little better, yeah. I'm gonna miss Delta. Oh well.
Right on the center line. Yeah, I landed 3-1 last night for the very first time in my life. Never landed on that runway.
Yeah, it's yeah, we don't get much weather that way. All right.
Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra, you can turn right at Echo or the end, your choice, when you leave the runway and counting ground.
Okay, right on Echo and over to ground. 2 Echo Sierra, thank you. And San Marcos ground, Cirrus 2 Echo Sierra is off at Echo, taxi to the T hangars.
2 Echo Sierra ground taxi via Charlie and Alpha to parking.
Charlie and Alpha to parking, 2 Echo Sierra.